Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here. Today we're gonna be working on this Juniper shimpaku. I was thinking of making it into a semi-cascade tree, and thinking about bringing this branch down, and thinning up this top foliage up here, and get it ready to go into its new pot. So yeah, let's get started. Alrighty guys, so I was thinking of using a 3 mil wire just to be able to set this branch where I want it, and for it to hold it in place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna go into the soil. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it wrapped at the bottom. Uh, get it nice and tight around the bottom. And I just want to come up underneath the branch here. There's a little stub in the back here, and I have the wire held up by that. And then what I'm gonna do is just get this wire over. Over and under. You guys could see that. Hopefully this wire is thick enough it should be, to hold it in place. And I'm wrapping this wire tight. And you can see on the top of this tree here how thick it is. It's freaking so dense. So if you can see, I got this little branch coming up here, and the wire's coming over, and I'm gonna go in between that little crotch right there. I'm trying to be very careful with this. And this foliage, as you can see, has a little, whoever had this tree before, they ended up taking a lot off of this tree, and it ended up going to juvenile foliage. Just a couple little branches here, so we're gonna have to get rid of those. I don't know if you guys could see that right there. It's going under, and then I'm gonna go in between this little slit right here. That sounded funny. Perfect. So I'm gonna get that cut, and perfecto. All right, let's make sure you guys can see this. So I want to anchor my finger underneath here because I don't want it to split from here. It's nice and easy. And it's sort of tilting a little bit, and I want to be able to straighten it out, so I'm gonna bring it to the edge of the table here. Alright, we got that first branch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the rest of this tree wired up, and we'll come back, thin everything out, and get it ready for its new pot. Alright guys, hopefully you guys could see this. Now for me to bring this wire out all the way out to the end, you have to find the one that's starting to harden off, that's starting to turn into wood, like bark. So I don't know if you guys could tell with this one. This one is starting to turn. This one right here, the one that my thumb is on, is starting to harden off. So that's the one I'm gonna put my wire on out of all these branches. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright guys, I wanted to show you something. So now I'm on this this branch up top here, the second one up, and where I anchored it is right in the center, just right on the back of this, and then I just wrapped it and then looped it right onto this branch. And now I continued it straight across, and then I brought it over just to the same thickness branch. So it came straight and then just right over to this branch right here. I didn't go straight onto this other branch because it was just it was a thinner branch, and it just made more sense to go onto this branch. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, and let's keep going. Alright guys, so I'm thinking about ginning this piece right here. It's in the way of the trunk movement, and I think it'd look better with it. I was thinking about taking it out, and then I just thought of ginning it first and see how it looks, and then if I want to cut it off, I'll cut it off. So yeah, let's see how it looks with it ginned. You know, if you don't have any gin tools, you could just use a pair of pliers like this. They work just as good. See, the only problem is that it's with the trunk line, so that's why I didn't want to, I didn't know if I should just cut it off or just make it into a gin, because even the gin will interfere with that line. But we'll see how it looks. If it doesn't work, then I could just cut it off. This tree's turning out really nice. I hope you guys are learning from these videos. Because we're all in this journey together, whether you're a beginner or a pro. We all love bonsais. So let's see how that looks. Not bad. Alright, let's get going on this wiring. Still. Alright guys, got it all finished up. I didn't want to cut any more foliage off. I didn't want it to resort to juvenile foliage. So I left it till it starts growing in the summertime, or in the spring and summer. And then I'll start cutting back again. But this is what it looks like. And hopefully everything will start filling out here. These pads will start filling out in the springtime, summer. And I'll pump some fertilizer in this tree. And looking pretty damn good from what it was. So I'm gonna get this tree into its pot. I'm not gonna mess around with the roots too much, but let me show you guys what pot it's gonna go in. Alright guys, this is the pot that I picked out for it. It's a nice square pot, and I think it'll look great with this tree. So yeah, let's get it in there. Now this gives me a chance to take a look at this root system. Now some of you guys might say, you know, this soil looks still pretty good. That's because when I got this tree, I just added some soil on top of it. I'm really happy on how this tree turned out. So I got this class coming up, this workshop in March. It's a forest planting class over at the Botanical Garden in Chicago. So I'm just scraping really lightly. Just looking to see how the roots look. And I'm going to keep some of the soil as well to put some in the new pot. I'm not going to take too much out off of this tree. I don't want to stress it out too much. You can see the roots are we're going around the pot, just circling around. Just take it nice and easy. There's no hurry when you're repotting. You just want to take your time and get to know the roots. Get to know what you got underneath the soil on each one of your trees. So the soil doesn't look too bad. Let me get you guys a little close up here. But it's still that dark potting soil. So I want to try to get as much as I just got my box, my package delivered today. This is the soil. I love using this soil. Superfly. Professional bonsai soil mix. Akadama, pumice, and black lava. All-purpose mix with a bit added of charcoal. Horticulture charcoal. And 100% satisfaction guaranteed. And I could attest to that. I love this stuff. So back to the repot. Back to the repot. What time is it right now? It's like, shoot, 11:08. I love working on. I love working in the garage. So let me finish this up, and then I'll get back to you guys and show you guys the finished product. Look how nice these roots are. Oh yeah! Those are some nice frickin' feeder roots. That's what I'm talking about. Just I want to comb out the top of it. And it should go in the pot. Let's go test it out. I want to be able to push it to the right a little bit, just so it hangs off. So I just need to take off a little bit more on the right side, and I'll get it potted up, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, got it all set in the pot. I have it anchored down. I ran the anchor wire underneath the roots, and the only thing I have to do now is just add some soil in there and get it watered. So after I'm done getting the soil in there, I'm gonna make sure that branches are set where they need to be set, and then should be good. And then the only thing after this now is just to let it grow, fertilize it, let it grow, and I'll keep you guys updated on this tree for sure. I don't know how long this video is. Hopefully it's not too long for you guys. So after this, I gotta go upstairs, edit, hang out with my son for a little bit, put him to bed. And I never put moss in my pots. I don't know why, I just never did that. Out here in the summertime, it gets pretty hot. You know, moss doesn't really survive out here. Alright guys, so after this I'll get it all watered in and just set it back on the bench. But this is it, and then I'll after it starts growing and filling back in, these pads will start filling in, the sunlight will start getting to these back ones over here, and have them start growing, and then I'll pump it with fertilizer and let it grow. And I'll make sure I keep you guys updated, and I'm sure we'll come back and make a video of us pruning this tree in a couple months from now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Had a good time doing it, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!